Well, happy Thursday, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Valley News Live at 10 o'clock. Been watching our sky cams across the region right now, looking at our Grand Forks Home of Economy sky cam. Still looks dry at this point, though our radar imagery is showing some shower activity here or there across the region. 39 degrees, that current air temperature in Fargo. Got that east-northeast wind around 9 miles per hour. So now it feels like 33 degrees. When you factor in that 9-mile-per-hour wind, but all of us in the Southern Valley still holding on to those 30s and low 40s, but it's coldest up toward the north where you see those kind of flakes of white. Those are air temperatures near 32 degrees. So if there is precipitation falling in those colder areas, likely coming down as snow. So here's where we're seeing that moisture pushing its way through central North Dakota, now expanding into the Red River Valley, even into northern Minnesota as well, seeing some of those showers. And we're seeing some of those deeper blues there right along the Canadian border from Halleck over toward Langdon. Probably the best chance of seeing some more organized snow showers if those are reaching all the way to the ground. But you see Devil's Lake, maybe seeing a few flakes and flurries in your neck of the woods showing up on radar imagery. Then further south where it's a bit warmer, seeing some green on the radar. So a few raindrops may be falling here in these areas. Again, haven't seen too many reports of actually rain falling to all the way to the ground at this point, but we are seeing that trend beginning. We're seeing more moisture moving its way in. You saw a bit more organized moisture out in western North Dakota. Low pressure system just off the west coast. This will move over the Rockies and really strengthen as it moves off the Rockies here this weekend. That's the system we're watching for you. The chance of some severe storms Friday night through Saturday morning, also again Saturday afternoon and evening. I showed these just before the break here. That yellow you see, there's the slight risk of severe weather. That's a level 2 out of 5 on the severe weather risk scale. Large hail, the primary concern here, but high wind, not out of the question. Isolated tornadoes, not out of the question. Friday night into Saturday morning there in mainly South Dakota. Now, of course, let's talk about the hour by hour for us tomorrow. This is basically early tomorrow morning. We've got those showers becoming a bit more organized, mainly up in the northern half of the valley, but where it's cold enough, like we're seeing now, likely snow to occur in those areas. So may see some slippery spots there up toward the north by the time we get going on our Friday morning. But notice the rain continues through the 10 o'clock hour. Pockets of heavy rain possible here or there tomorrow as well. And that rain kind of continues pretty much all day long. Just a steady rain for us, a cold rain, especially up toward the north where it's going to be temperatures in the 30s and 40s with that rain. Southeast wind will be gusty, gusting up over 30 miles per hour at times. And it's not till we get those warmer temperatures toward the south, those 50s, where we could start to see some rumbles of thunder making their way into the Southern Valley. Here's 9 o'clock tomorrow. There's the big batch of weather we're tracking for you moving out of South Dakota. Notice how that starts to make its way toward the I-94 corridor in the late hours on Friday night. Now, right at midnight, we switch to Saturday, and that severe weather chance shifts also to Lakes Country, central Minnesota, down towards southern Minnesota. Again, this is a slight risk of severe weather, level 2 out of 5 on that severe weather risk scale. Again, all hazard types possible. Hail, the primary concern, but gusty winds and isolated tornado not out of the question here either. So there's that batch moving out of South Dakota toward the I-94 corridor. This is right around midnight tomorrow night. You can see that pushes its way further and further northward across the Red River into northern Minnesota. Once it hits that cold air up north, though, I don't expect it to be too impactful, but a cold heavy rain, especially for some of those folks there in the northern part of the valley. Then we start to see a bit of a break after about 10 o'clock, just some light rain here or there. But look at these temperatures there by the afternoon. 60s and 70s in the southern valley. Still seeing 30s and 40s toward the north, but that warmth we have here in the southern valley, that's enough to feed some of those storms with a cold front making its way in. Again, all hazard types possible along this line here, but the best chance looks to be into Lakes Country and then down toward Brainerd and St. Cloud as well from the cold front Saturday afternoon into the evening. And then much colder air comes in behind this system, and we have the chance of some snow, some rain transitioning to snow into Sunday. Look at that high temperature for Sunday, 36 degrees. So in the Southern Valley near 70 for Saturday, 35 degrees colder for Sunday with that snow chance. Looking at less than 2 inches for almost everybody, though, with that system on Sunday. And the good news, if you could call it good news, we're warmer-ish, but we're quiet next week.
That picture in the background didn't look like any part of familiar.
Maui. That's Maui. Rob sent that in from Maui.
Congrats to Rob.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nathan.